nothing but the dog in me. Why must I chase the cat?
Good job. That's only because I give you my
Good
hamburger.
evening and welcome to Posse Presents. I am here tonight with some dear friends of mine for the second time around. The folks at Hounds Healing Heroes. We've got
Shelly Cody,
Tammy Anderson,
Carl Anderson,
and with them we have
Meatball,
and
Bonnie.
Yay! So I'm in love with this dog. And basically he is here because he's up for adoption, but I have the feeling I wouldn't let him out of my sight after tonight. But that's not the case. I can't do that. I just can't. Oh, he's trying to come up my lap. Oh, boy. Yeah. Okay.
Bonnie.
Well,
here.
I think the feeling is quite
Good,
mutual. So, anyway, let us recap while I sit here having my love affair.
Okay.
What exactly Hounds Healing Heroes does.
Okay, we're a program that pairs up canines, mostly canines that are considered unadoptable or least likely to be adopted.
Black
Dogs.
Yep.
Pit, boxer,
Pit, boxer,
beagle,
pit mixes.
whatever.
So you've got both of the only thing you don't have here is brindle, because
Right,
that's the other
right.
The other one.
Yep,
Yeah,
the other
Brindle.
one.
Good job.
And we pull them from shelters and we bring them into the program and we train them to be canine emotional assist animals for veterans with help with their PTSD and anxiety disorder.
And you guys were on with a couple of your veterans once before.
Yeah.
And we saw at the end of the show just how Jake sensed that Rob was
Yeah.
starting to get a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And he jumped up and plastered him with kisses.
Yep.
And it's funny because now there's like some news interview with a veteron.
Yep.
You have it shared on
Yes.
yours. Somebody
Yeah.
tagged me where the dog did the exact same thing at the end. So the bond between
It's natural. Our program is a bit unique as we don't hand our guys dogs that are trained. We believe we offer classes free of charge to promote that bonding process. We believe that the veteran needs to put the work in with the dog to create that bond and for the dog to understand what they need to do for the veteran. Through that, we see the veterans are gaining their confidence back. They're becoming more social. A lot of times it's pretty funny because you can ask them, they'll come running up to us with pictures of their dog on their cell phone and things like that. And it's really interesting to see them come from their self-isolation back into the world of living because of their dog. Not because they want to or need to, but because their dog needs to be socialized or they needed to go to the store to get dog food or whatever.
So the dog basically, it's because of the dog that they're
Gives them
coming
a
out of their
purpose.
shell, gives them the purpose.
Yep, and it helps them. It's a common bond. They don't have to talk about themselves or what they've done. They will gladly tell you all about their baby and what she did today or how she gave him paw and things like that. So it's easy. It's a good conversation starter for them, and
Yeah.
they can relate, and interact with people on the outside. So.
And how, any of us who have dogs and take them anywhere, you know that it's a magnet for people. It's a conversation starter.
Yes.
Oh, my dog this and my dog. And it's just a very natural
Yep.
way to pull somebody out of themselves.
And when we're in class and they'll say, well, my dog did this, and Tammy and I will point them out to them why their dog did that. When you start to see it click that the dog is doing for them what needs to be done, it's a whole new transition. It's like kind of being reborn again and watching them experience life through the eyes of their dog.
Yeah. And dogs are the most amazing creatures.
They offer unconditional love with no judgments.
And, I always say, dogs spell backwards is God. And, they are a gift.
Everyone here probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for a dog.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for a dog.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't. No,
Yeah.
I have PTSD. I have panic anxiety disorder. And working with the dogs has helped me. When I met Shelly, it was the best thing that could have ever happened. I spent 9 months in my house. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to go anywhere or do anything. And we got to talking about dogs, and it went from there. So
Yeah.
we've been doing this for
Look at you, Handball.
about a year and a half now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have been
About a year and a
going
half.
at it for a
Yeah.
while.
We have right now 43 dogs and veterans paired up in the program. So, and there's quite a few that are getting ready to start
Yes.
their certification training. So,
So now basically, do you hand pick a dog for a particular person, or do you pick
It's actually everybody
a dog
yeah.
and then pair it with, how do you?
Everybody asks how we do it. These guys are in foster care simply because we were their last option.
Yeah.
There was no other place for them to go. Generally, we like to take the veteran into the program and find a dog for him. Bonnie over here, she was living in a tent outside. So we brought her into the program because she really she's 5 years old, her breed. Any shelter was going to immediately euthanize her. We brought her into the program. She's looking for a civilian or a military home. It doesn't necessarily need to be a veteran.
No.
She's good with other dogs.
So she doesn't have to be an emotional therapy dog.
No,
she's
she's
just basically available for adoption.
She tends to gravitate towards men.
Yes, she does.
And she will connect emotionally with a man. A woman she will tolerate, but a man she'll turn herself inside out for. So she can go
You
either.
shameless little thing, you.
Yes, yes. As
And-
you can see, she will block for Carl. This is what we call body
Yep.
blocking. She's keeping people out of his personal space, which is something they do naturally. This guy over here is Meatball, and he's a
ham.
He's a big ham.
I'm in love.
He's about 8 months old. We think that he's boxer, lab, something mix, whatever. He was tossed out on a rural road in Arkansas, and he was slated for youth. He was a mess. He had mange and stuff like that.
Oh, baby, you've had a hard
When
time.
I started talking to his foster mom, and he's been up for adoption for 4 months, we decided to bring him up for the program because he has the type of personality that we look
that
for.
we're looking for, yeah.
So-
Outgoing
Awesome.
and
Yes.
yeah.
I love you.
And he's a very smart boy, very loving, very in your face, which is what we look for with our veterans.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we want a
Yeah.
dog that's going to bug them to get them out, that's going to want to play, that's not going to be a couch potato and let them sit home. So he fit all that.
Good
so,
girl.
so we brought him up so he could, and I have an ear fetish, and I fell in love with his ears. You can't
Yeah,
help.
he's
can't-
got awesome ears.
Yes, and he's just a baby.
Easy.
He's working on sit. He's,
Here.
Here.
He was sitting very nicely there.
Yes.
Meatball, here. Come. Come on.
Baby
Around.
boy.
Around. Come on. Here. Good job. Sit.
Aw.
Good job.
So they
Very
both come.
nice. Ah, very nice, huh? Good
They
job.
both come.
Yes.
Miss Bonnie she's a good girl. She would probably do better with an older, sedate dog. She's really not into the puppy. She's done with this puppy stuff. She's had multiple litters.
Aw,
Bonnie,
baby.
boo.
She loves to swim, they tell me.
Oh gosh, yes.
Water and tennis balls.
Yes, water and tennis
She will
balls.
fetch tennis balls all day long.
Yes, she will.
Bonnie,
She's
Mind your manners, young
Okay.
lady. You're on TV.
I know. I
she
know.
said yes.
Meatball would do good
leave
in
it.
any home. He loves to play. His only one thing is his nose will take him. He'll bolt and he'll go. So you need to have have him on leash or something like that. But
Bonnie, here.
a lot of that is just puppy with him. And
Good
here he comes.
job.
Hi, baby
Come on,
boy.
Bonnie.
Oh, you jealous.
And as you can tell, he's extremely shy and antisocial.
Oh yeah,
girl.
he definitely. I mean, he's a niche adoption. He's got to be, you can't put him with everybody.
No.
Not at all.
I think he'll pick his
This is
person,
like the
definitely.
dog's dog here.
It is.
Yep.
He
And
is just.
and it's funny
a love.
because we get a lot of
Are you trying to come back up?
yeah.
Trying to come back up.
we get a lot of
Okay,
flack.
he's a
because-
lap dog.
Yes. We pull the bully breeds simply because of their stigma, when in fact the bully breeds are the best for this job.
Yeah.
If people would stop and give them a time of day, they're the nanny dog.
Yes.
They're here to take care of you, and we have a few. Tammy has her own.
I do. I have my own Tucker we rescued, and it was an instantaneous bond, and he will do absolutely anything for me.
Oh, yeah.
Anything at all. He will keep people away if I need him to keep people away. And I
Including
don't have to
Carl,
s-
if she's
Oh
having
yes, if I'm
anxiety.
having
Oh, yeah.
anxiety. Poor Carl can't even
Find
get
yourself
near
in
me.
the
Yes.
doghouse much.
on the couch a lot.
You know, he does let Carl in bed where the other ones haven't let him in bed. But yeah, and it's funny to see people walk across the street if we don't have our vest on and we're not in our work clothes, and they just spread like the sea with
Oh,
Moses.
yeah.
And
Little do
it's
they
like,
realize that the little chihuahua I'm walking is more apt to take a piece of you than
right,
Yeah,
right,
you
than
know,
the bull.
it's unfortunately it's what people perceive, and like the little dogs, they can be
Good
a
job.
force to be reckoned with.
I would rather walk into a crate with an angry pit bull and take him out than with a chihuahua. I'm sorry. The chihuahua is going to get you no matter what. As you can see, he's a big lap baby, big lover. He just wants to be with his people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see this. I'm so in love with you. Oh, this is not a good thing.
Yeah. You just had a birthday.
And?
Well, we didn't get you anything.
Oh, stop it. Oh, you would not want to come live with me. No, you wouldn't.
He's
Stop looking at me.
This is my job. I do this, you know.
Yeah, right?
He's a good boy.
You are
Yeah.
amazing.
I always tell people dogs pick their humans, and
Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, he's
It
probably
does.
like this with everyone.
no.
He's not.
no.
Right? I bet you say that to all the girls, right?
Well, the girls maybe, but not the guys.
Yeah. And he has the funniest bark on the way here. We were laughing.
is
We didn't.
funny.
We all three of us jumped in the car because I'm like, that can't be a dog. It's a
That's-
yodel.
Oh.
It's
It
a
doesn't
yeah.
bark.
Is maybe some kind of hound mixed in there, do you
I
think?
don't know, but we were like, that cannot be coming from him.
That's
Oh.
funny.
He's very sweet. He takes French fries because we always.
He
swim.
does. He takes treats very nicely. We're really good with the sit. We're getting there with the
He's
down.
great with the
and-
sit.
Yeah, he's awesome with the sit. He's like, yes, I did a good boy.
Don't you? Oh,
Oh yes, easy, easy.
yeah, I need
Hi.
my face.
Yes.
It's a little bit, it's all I have.
He is crate trained,
Okay.
and he is house trained. He's working on letting you know that he has to go out. Typical boy, if he goes out and he gets to playing with the other dogs, he forgets and
Right.
he'll come in. But he's very smart and he's very quick to pick up. He wants to please you to no end, and he's just a general love. But his color and his
Yeah.
breed,
Unfortunate.
which
I mean,
I don't understand.
how can anybody want to miss out on this? I mean, really and truly, you are stealing the show,
and he
young
smiles.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, the pity smile is the best. And he
It
also
is.
does what we call the frog it. He puts his
Yep.
legs out behind
Yes.
him when he lays down. So,
And I have to ask, why Meatball?
because he is a big meatball.
Okay.
After so many times of naming dogs, the Fosters go with themes, and this month's theme was sausage, meatball.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
like the Italian thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That can change. He's very smart, and he'll pick up on that. It's just after you've named, what do we count, like 600 dogs?
Yeah.
With
Yeah, you start to run dry.
Yeah.
You do
But
kinda
like, if
laugh.
you ever need someone to help you name dogs, I love that. I miss that at the shelter.
Oh, okay, you got a job because we're running out. So
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was half the
it
fun
is.
when Sarah and I used to volunteer at the shelter. Like, ooh,
Well, they-
puppies,
it-
we got a whole litter to
I
name.
know, and they have to fit their name too.
Yeah.
I just can't give them a name and just be
Yeah,
like,
be like, here's your name.
yeah,
Peace. Yeah,
no. So
So since somebody is stealing the show, let's talk a little bit more about Bonnie.
Miss Bonnie Bowes,
She's just very mellow, huh?
She's
How old
just-
do we think she is?
About 5.
About 5?
she is thought to be boxer pit bull beagle mix. Believe it or not.
Okay. And I can see that all in there.
Yeah, you can. She this is her. She
If
is,
she's not chasing a ball, she's a 90-mile-an-hour couch potato.
yes. She just wants to
It's
sit on
one
the couch
extreme-
next to
Yeah.
you. She's either going for the ball or she's doing this.
So she's got 2 speeds, basically.
Yes.
stop and go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She listens very well. Tammy's done a tremendous amount of work with her. She has all of her basic commands down.
We are working off leash with her.
Okay.
The only thing is, if she's in the water and she's swimming, and she's not ready to leave, you have to go get her.
Yeah, she doesn't know
Yeah,
you.
you go swimming too.
Who?
No,
Yeah.
she's like, you want to what? You want me to do what?
She-
Back it up.
She will get her play up.
Bonnie.
She
But-
likes playing with other dogs.
to play with her.
Yeah, and he.
What?
What?
Oh, look, you're frogging it already.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Good job. Hello.
Fabulous.
She is a good watch. She's a very good watchdog at the house with strange cars coming in, hearing strange voices and everything. She does bark. She lets you know. She would not do really well in a house with a cat. Not that she would hurt them. She just likes to chase them, thinking they're wonderful to play with.
Right.
And I do have one that will play with her. Unfortunately, she thinks all cats will play
This is
just the way
under
she
my
does.
chair.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah, well, see,
under.
that's the problem with the cat-dog relationship. The cat's instinct is to run, which just makes the dog want to chase.
Right.
Right.
And you know.
Unfortunately, the one that she loves is the one that likes to come over and harass the dogs and pop them in the face and then get up and turn around and look back like, are you coming for me or not?
As you can see, Meatball respects his elders. He's giving her room. He's trying to get her to play.
Good boy.
Come here, Bubby.
Honey, good
So
job.
you've got some other dogs as
Yes,
well.
ma'am. We have some smalls at my house.
Zach, let's take up the first picture and we can talk about Bob.
This is Bob. Bob
Bob's a handsome guy.
Yes, he is. He is thought to be a Shih Tzu Chihuahua mix.
Okay.
He's about 13 pounds. Bob came from an he's about 1.5. He was a stray. He was a mess.
He's gorgeous.
He had severe heartworms. He had to go through heartworm treatment twice. Three-quarters of his tail is broken off, and he was very fearful. He's come out of his shell.
He was quite a mess.
Yeah, he was quite a mess. Oh, nice picture. Thanks, Theo. As you can see, Bob likes to snuggle and cuddle, and
Hey, that was one that was sent to me, okay?
he loves to cuddle. He loves to give kisses. He knows sit. He's crate trained and house trained, and
He's adorable.
He lives with my pack. He has 3 white legs and one that's completely black except for white toes.
Aw.
Yeah, it makes my OCD a little neurotic.
Yeah, right. That symmetry's not there.
It's not there. You know, usually they're all black and white, but he's a good boy. I love him.
And how old is he?
He's 1.5 years old.
Okay.
He is heartworm clear. He's microfilariae negative, spayed, up to date on all of his vaccinations. He's ready to go. We would prefer an adult-only home or a home with older children. He works great on a leash and harness, and he listens really well.
That's important.
Yes,
That's cute.
Yes, and you can see the rest of my crew peeking in the background there.
Yeah,
We have a
photo
house-
bombing.
That would be Greta. She's not for adoption. Trust me, you would give her back in about 5 minutes.
Meatball.
And Bob is just a great little boy. Great facial expressions, great ears. He talks to you. He sells his soul for a piece of cheese.
Really?
And McDonald's eggs and muffins. Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, we all have our weakness.
Yes, yes.
And perhaps that's his kryptonite.
Yes.
Let's scroll through Bob again. He really is. I love his
He's
markings,
cute.
though.
He's really
He is
cool. He's a
adorable.
cool boy. I love him. And he's got a personality. Takes him a couple days to settle in, but once he does.
Yeah, you got to give them a chance.
Yep.
You can't just expect, like, you open a box of instant dog.
Right.
Yep.
Everything that you want. And,
Yeah, no, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's not the way it works. So we have another one.
This is Leonardo. Leo is a pug dachshund mix that
Oh,
came
you
from...
like Leo?
You like Leo?
Oh, Bonnie's whining in the picture.
He came from a hoarding situation down south where, believe it or not, he was 5.5 pounds when he came into rescue.
Wow. And how much does he weigh now?
He's 12. So
Yeah, so that's a big difference.
He's about 8 months old. He's the funniest dog with the craziest personality I've ever seen.
He looks like he's got spunk.
He does have spunk, and he's a big goofy clown. Like when I try to reprimand him, he rolls over and gives you he rolls upside down.
Goes belly up.
Belly
Oh
up.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then he'll come over and he'll slink in your lap upside down and do this little whine, like a puppy whine, like, I didn't mean it, I'm so sorry.
Oh boy. So he's a charmer.
Yeah, there he is. He's got like a beard. Yeah.
Yeah.
And his ears stick straight up when he stands up.
Good
He's
job.
really cool. He's only about 12 pounds, and he's short-legged.
Leave it.
And there he is with some of my crew. He fits in with
Good
everybody.
job.
He plays with everybody. He's going backwards a little bit when they come into rescue, and they're like that. He never went through puppy, so he's nibbling now. So we're working on with that.
Well, he's reliving his puppyhood.
Yep, he's learning how to be a puppy. But he really loves other dogs. Ideally, I would like to find him a home with a little bit older children with another dog because he loves to play.
Right.
He plays with my Basset Hound. He plays with my Catahoula. He just is on, and he's still a lot of the puppy because he goes crazy, and then you'll find him crashed out with somebody in a corner snoring.
Aw.
Completely house trained, completely crate trained. He's good on a leash, good on a harness, and he's working on
job.
sit and stay. But the pug in
She's
him,
like, I want to play.
the pug in there
I
is
want to
he does have, he does
Come
have
on.
his stubborn, so.
Here, come
Well,
over here.
don't we all?
We all do.
You know,
I love the meerkat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I love
my
that meerkat.
Gidget
Good
does that,
job.
and she does. She looks so much like a
Yeah.
meerkat. She just up on her hind legs and the way the ears go. I just like
Yep,
start with that
that's
whole
adorable.
Hakuna Matata thing in
Yeah,
my head.
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
help it.
Yep, and he does have a brother down in Arkansas that we're waiting to bring up when he's adopted. He has actually 2 brothers still.
Like an actual litter mate brother.
Little
Yeah,
Mate
little
brothers, yep, that are looking for a home. We have Leonardo, Donatello, and Raffaello.
Okay, I can go with that.
So,
Now I get the Leonardo part of it.
yeah, there you go. Yep.
I'm not too old to remember.
Good job.
Yes, his
job.
so he was one of 7, so the others have been adopted.
Good
So,
job.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That you're going to end up taking care of all of them.
most likely,
Yeah.
yeah,
Likely,
yeah.
yeah.
I was started out with, well, I'll just foster him, and now it's like, okay, when he goes, the others can come up.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Because I'm not gonna never say no,
Yeah, no, I know how you are. But, there's nothing wrong with that because look at the good things you're doing.
Yes, all it matters to us is that the dog finds a home that fits him,
Right.
and that is the right home and right environment for him.
So let's scroll through Leo one more time. He's got the most fabulous little face, though.
And when you talk to him and he doesn't understand you, he's got the
The
head
head
tilt.
tilt.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's like kryptonite.
Yes, it kills me every single time. It gets him out of trouble with me. My husband, not so much.
Oh, okay, so you're the softie.
And he knows crate when he's getting rambunctious and it's time, because he and my Basset Hounds will power slide through the house because it's a circle.
Oh, boy.
So when I say, okay, enough crate, you'll see him in a crate. He'll go to his crate and he's down for the night. So.
And we also have Callie available, who's a purebred German Shepherd.
She does
female.
not.
Take the camera back.
She does not like her picture taken whatsoever.
No, she does not.
No, huh?
No, she's camera shy.
Yes, and the
She
only
is-
picture I got shows her with demon eyes, and she's not
a
demonic at all.
3-year-old purebred German Shepherd, Brindle. She's looking for a home as well. She would do great with, she loves kids, loves adults,
Yes,
loves everybody.
and she is awesome
With special needs.
needs kids.
Okay.
Her and my nephew, who was diagnosed with autism, spent 2.5 hours the other day playing in the park down in the river. The adults didn't even have to pay attention to what they were doing because she was right there watching him, making sure he. Oh, that lasted long.
Wow. Just, if anybody's heard me struggle, it's because he's been chewing on that. That took 2 seconds.
That's
Yep.
it. Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yep.
And now he's looking for the other one.
Yeah. We're making our own now, a little more difficult to chew through.
Wow.
That's pretty good, buddy.
Like, seriously, I was.
Got bored.
No,
I'm not
sorry.
paying attention. Not paying attention.
No problem.
Are you trying to break
Meatball.
free?
We take stock
like
in leashes and collars.
I don't need a leash. I'm a big boy now.
Yeah,
I'm a
right?
big boy now. I don't need a leash. But yeah,
What did you do?
it's like I don't know, but
Hey.
it's gone, and I'm
This is
laying.
what's left of his leash. Yeah.
That's okay. We can
Because
take
what
it.
happened to it?
It's like, hey, what
And
happened?
now he's trying to get the other part of it.
It's like I'm going to practice with a tag.
Well,
Good job. Hey.
he's really trying to get that end
He
of it.
does
That's
want
so
the
funny.
tag,
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, you. Meatball. Now I get it, the name.
He's like, me?
Meatball.
Yeah.
Hey. Come here.
Good job. Here. Ah,
He's
This
like,
way.
Nope, I'm going to wander now.
Yeah, I'm free.
I'm good.
So if anybody is interested in any of these dogs,
Yes, they can.
and finding out more about Hounds Healing
Sure.
Heroes, the program, how would they contact you?
We're on Facebook, Hounds Healing Heroes. We do have a website.
www.houndshealingheroes.com.
Okay.
And if they want, they can call me. My telephone number is 203-240-5737. If you just leave a message for me, I'm working 6 days a week now, but I
Okay.
promise I will get back to you.
Okay, run the phone number and the Facebook page and the website one more time.
Sure, it's Hounds Healing Heroes on Facebook. My telephone number is 203-240-5737.
It's www.houndshealingheroes.com, and you can also reach us at houndshealingheroes@aol.com.
Okay, so if anybody has any interest, and I will share all of this on the Pound Posse Presents Facebook page. And we are close to the end. You guys are wearing these fabulous shirts.
We brought you one of our shirts.
Yeah, we brought one for you.
Thank you so much.
These were designed by one of our veterans. It was Shelly's idea. He drew it up. And
It's
Valentine's
priceless.
Unlimited Graphics did the t-shirts up for us.
That is precious. Zach, we have a picture. Can you pull that up on the screen?
The dog tags say Hounds Healing Heroes, and then also the other one says, which is our motto.
With help comes hope.
That's just awesome.
So
Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
We will take the camera back, Zach. We lost somebody. He's on the couch.
He's over there on the couch, gonna make himself at home. Here,
Come
here.
here, baby boy.
Meatball.
Meatball. You spicy, spicy meatball. Come here.
Good job.
Good job. And Bonnie, we're not ignoring you. No, we're not.
Not at all.
Don't you dare give her a
Good job.
kiss. Oh.
Yes, good girl.
Leave it.
Leave it.
Good
Meatball.
girl.
Good job. Come
Yes.
over here.
So here are two very, very sweet dogs who need homes. Again,
job.
they don't
Good job.
necessarily have to be
Good job.
program dogs.
Nope.
We showed you Leo and
We're good
Bob. Total blank.
That's okay.
And they are also in
There you
need of homes. Again, they're not necessarily married to having to be program dogs.
Nope.
So if you've got any interest,
Here, here.
give these ladies a shout. If you check out the Hounds Healing Heroes page, I'm sure there's other dogs as
There's
well.
other dogs. Yes.
There are.
That we have.
These are just some of.
And if you see something you don't like, email me because I have tons of friends in rescue and network all over the place. So
Right.
if you have a dog you're specifically looking for, a breed, I'm pretty sure, give me a little bit of time and we can find what you're looking for.
Yeah, there's always dogs that
Always
need help
dogs.
Yes.
and homes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
It's amazing that you ladies do your niche thing with the veterans, but that you also help a dog without having it to be in the program.
Two-way deal.
It's
Yeah.
a two-way deal.
Two-way deal.
Exactly.
To us, it's not necessarily the dog finding a home with a veteran, it's finding the right home.
Right.
Civilian, military, whatever it takes.
And that's what it's all about, is making sure that the dog is in the right place.
Right.
That's why we call it a forever home.
Yep.
Yes.
So I thank you very much for joining
Thank
me
you.
again.
Thank
It's
you
always
for having
a pleasure.
us again.
He's just
Meatball?
walking around. Now that he's
just
chewed
checking.
himself free,
He's just checking
He's just having
everything
a
out.
grand
he's
old time.
having a blast.
Yeah. He's gonna do a perimeter
Yeah,
check.
now
for
that
us.
he's loose, he doesn't need my lap and refrigerator. You got
Here,
your
here.
freedom.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna say
Peace,
peace,
love,
love,
and
and
what?
dogs. Until next time, thank you for watching. Good night, everybody.